Hey everybody, this is Kirk from 9V Games, and this is going to be a really quick but awesome video about the demo of Metal Gear Rising. I'm pretty pumped about this because I posted videos last night asking people if they were jealous with the picture of the start menu. It's because I have it because it came in the Zone of Enders HD collection, which will be another awesome video that I do because that is an awesome collection right there. Ladies and gentlemen, this game is exciting. It is awesome. I'm not going to do very much with story, just the gameplay and show you how it plays. That's about it. No. Play it on normal, no tutorial. Alright, so let's, yes. This is 4 years after Guns of the Patriots. Okay? Mute. While this jibber jab's going on, I just would like to say this, because I played it last night. Every character in this game looks like a Bayonetta character or a Vanquish character, aka they look like Platinum characters, except for Raiden. Raiden still looks like the Raiden, from Metal Gear. The more you look at this game and the more you look at Raiden's suit, the more you're going to think Vanquish. The more you look at the gameplay, the more you're going to think Bayonetta. And this is absolutely true. It feels like Bayonetta. It feels like Vanquish smashed into one. There are a couple features which I'll go over, which I think are pretty cool. As far as this portion of the story goes, I'm not going to show you the videos because in true Metal Gear fashion, there's a ton of videos. I think it's like 15 minutes worth, and I'm recording my iPhone, so only I have 15 minutes. If I get enough requests, maybe I'll do a playthrough of the whole demo for you guys. But as of right now, I just want to get it out there, rub it in people's face that I have it. And if you want to know how to get it, go buy Zone of the Enders HD collection. Because not only does it come with Metal Gear Rising Revengeance demo, Zone of the Enders is two really great games that I feel like people need to play if they don't know what it even is. So, let's skip this. That's a Bayonetta character. Don't deny it. You can really tell that Platinum Games is behind this, and it's kind of weird at first because I've been playing Metal Gear Solid since '99, and it's a spin-off of Solid, so it's really weird when you go in with this mentality. All right, I'm playing as Raiden. The last time I played as Raiden was in Metal Gear Solid 2, and you go in and it's just a different game completely. It's a third-person action hack and slash game. No guns, blah, blah, it's all swordplay. The really cool thing I like about it is when I get into it, I'll show you. You click the left thumbstick and you can go into that slash mode where you move your thumbstick and he cuts up like this. On paper, it kind of sounded dumb. It works really well. You're going to integrate it in your gameplay really easy, and I do appreciate that, I guess, that they took this feature that was kind of and they threw it in there. Also, just like to address haters right now. Don't be upset I have the demo. Go buy Zone of the Enders. Don't hate on here. Don't troll on here. Don't tell me I should be playing it on PlayStation as well. Craig, why don't you fucking have Zone of the Enders HD collection on PlayStation 3? Because I've already played them on a PlayStation console. I want the goddamn achievement. Shut your mouth. And I will be buying Metal Gear Rising for Xbox. So, even though, yes, Metal Gear does belong on PlayStation, I will be playing on Xbox just because it's what I mainly play on. Anyways. Let's get into it. Let's skip this shit. Let's get into some action.
Raiden, you landed safely, huh? First, head inland. The waypoint is marked on your Soliton radar. Contact us on codec if you have any questions.
I'm sorry. It's not right thumbstick. It's left thumbstick. It's left trigger. See? That's your free slash. There's your dash. That reminds me, even though he's running, it reminds me of the dash from Vanquish. Your X to attack. Your Y to kick. Which in Bayonetta, I believe, was guns. And then your jump. Which if you're like me, you're going to be like, where's that double jump, man? Sliced up my stairs. What'd I do? Oh, there we go. Well, I lost my stairs and I made some. Fight right here.
The bastards are using stealth camo to ambush you. Nice try. But it won't do any good against a state-of-the-art cyborg like you, eh?
I just smacked his grenade back, by the way. It's kind of hard to get used to the camera. You have to move the camera with the sword, blah, blah, blah. Basically what you saw me do is that when you go into that mode and you're cutting down the middle or you're cutting the side to side, you're basically trying to open up their insides. Because the more you open up their insides, you see that they have their cores, those glowing blue things. If you are injured and you take one of those out and you smash him in Raiden's face, like he does that awesome action sequence, you actually heal yourself. Other than that, they still have standard means of healing. Oh, I got a B. The first time I did it, I got a D. Still get your codec calls.
This is Boris. Give me your status.
Looks clear. No one in sight.
Good. Let's recap the route you will take. As I said, the enemy's HQ
Outta
is in the
here.
refinery along the coastline. Tolsayev has been spotted there using satellite photography. Also on site, Mistral, a desperado captain.
So I go through the city, cross the bridge into the old town, then head down to the rear of the refinery.
Still, I think they anticipate us. They will probably have a grand reception awaiting you at the old city. Do not let your guard down.
This lack of a double jump is killing me. Almost all action games have a double jump.
Hostiles in the lower corridor, I see. Try to flank them.
Stealth,
Or approach from behind.
stealth kill. Essentially, right here.
Good, Raiden. Yes, good. Raiden, take that main thoroughfare. You can use augment mode to see where the enemy is located. Your body analyzes radar and IR data to construct your AR display. Some civilians are still in the city. That is not good.
AR display.
What are you doing here? This area is off limits.
Can we just show a little beat? Supposed to have driven him
Oh shit. Alright, that was pretty cool.
He's scared to death, Raiden. Let him know he is safe.
Alright. I'm not gonna go. Alright, fine.
Thank you. I will not forget this.
S. Boom. Alright, I'm just gonna jump into a quick boss fight and then that'll be the end of it. I don't want to take too much time here. I know some people watching probably like, oh my god, that game is so repetitive. It makes you feel so badass when you're killing them like that. So, like, a feature that I really thought was kind of going to be wicked lame with that zoom in and the slicing, you don't have to use thumbsticks. You can use the X button, you can use Y, you can string in the combos, or you can make your own. Obviously, if you keep doing X, you're not going to get the electrolyte strands to come out, so you won't be able to heal yourself that way. It's much easier if you cut them down the middle and blah, blah, blah. But the game's exciting. And if they don't change much, which they are famous for changing stuff, if they don't change much, this is definitely going to be one of the most, like, thrilling action games to come out next year. But it's not by any means going to win, like, Game of the Year or anything like that. But it's definitely going to be a fun one that, luckily, is a game that's, like I said, it's like Vanquish. If you like Vanquish and you like Bayonetta, those two games are just smashed together for you right here. And it just helps that it has a Metal Gear background. And I think that's what's going to help it sell and get Platinum Games the recognition it deserves, because Platinum Games is a really good company, but they really fly under the radar, and I think this is their big break, and I cannot wait for this game. And haters, you can go fuck yourself, because this game is fun as fuck. Thank you guys for watching. Oh yeah, go buy Zone of the Enders. Then you can play this. Thank you guys.